As Phillies, what do you learn from that first game against the Chiefs? Like defensively, they did some things that looked like it took you guys, surprised you maybe. What do you learn from that? How can you apply it this week?
Just got to prepare better. Go into the week, watch as much film as we possibly can. Know the game plan inside and out. That way, when we get to the game, we know the answers to the test before we, when we get there.
With Drew going home, that idea, you went to Texas or going home, but do you guys talk to him in the locker room about that? How do you think he's going to handle that going back home in front of a lot of family and friends?
No, I don't think nobody's talking to him about it. It's more so the stuff that we can control. I'm pretty sure it's huge for him. It was huge for me going back to Texas. It's going to be huge for him going back home, but, we got a game to win. So that's the most important thing is taking care of that, getting ready for the game.
Phil was just talking about how obviously the goal is to start wanting to take back the division, and that starts with Kansas City, and this is a team that's really had your number as of late.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, every divisional game is important, and we've struggled against the Chiefs to past, I think, 8 times. And so taking, we can go in and when we go in and, take care of business in Kansas City, it's going to definitely shake up the division a little bit, and people are going to start to, put us in that conversation of a team that can win the division. And like you said, the Chiefs have been running it for a while, and it's upon us to, start the wave. Why not this next game,
The way that the offense opened up and the spreading of the wealth last weekend, how has it changed, do you think, collectively, the perspective of this offense and what can be expected from it?
I think defenses are coming into the game, and they're not looking at, how do we stop this one person or how do we, stop just the run. We have weapons everywhere, from the running backs, tight ends, other receivers. We have weapons everywhere, and everyone contributed in that game, which was really good to see, because now defenses have to go into the week and say, collectively as an offense, they know how to get the ball up and down the field. So we have to pay attention to they have to pay attention to their schemes and understand that they have to really be keyed in onto what they have to do, and not just, all right, we need to stop this one individual.
Cool. They say game recognizes game. You played some college hoop at SMU. Have you seen the video of Drew playing high school hoop?
I saw a little bit of it, just a little bit. I've been hearing about him being a good basketball player, but we'll see.
Oh, is that a challenge? Or?
Nah, I mean, it's football season right now.
Courtland, you've got 3 games left this year, but how much does winning the last 2 kind of energize you guys about what you could do moving forward?
It's huge. We have Chiefs and Raiders to end the season, and those are 2 divisional games, and it's very important for us to take control of this division. And we took care of the Chargers, and now we get opportunities to go and get revenge on the Chiefs and the Raiders from taking losses in the beginning of the season to those 2 teams. So these next couple games, these next few games, whether playoffs, wild card, any of those things are in reach, it doesn't matter. We have to go in and take each game as important as we possibly can, and especially these 2 last divisional games are very, very important for us moving forward into next season.
It sets the tone for the offseason.
1,000%, for sure.
Kind of piggybacking off that, Courtland, do you feel like you guys are building something special here?
Definitely. I think if we continue to grow and we continue to mature as an offense, as a defense, we got a lot of young guys. We got guys that continue to mature and grow. We could be looking at a very, very bright future for years to come.
Yeah. Isn't it just good to be able to get some confirmation for what you guys have been doing and working so hard at, and especially since it's being spurred largely by your young core of players?
Yes, it's really good to see us go out and put together 2 good wins against the Chargers and the Texans, especially that Texans game. That was huge, going into their house and beating them after they just beat the Patriots. So it was really key for us to go take care of that business, and since we did, it's good to be able to have that positive energy going into this next week against Kansas City and moving into the rest of the season. But going into Kansas City, we're going to use that same mindset that we had going into Houston, and taking that to Kansas City of emptying the tank and taking advantage of the opportunity that we get. They might have won the division, but they still got to play us. So that's going to be a lot of fun for sure.
Courtland, there's been a lot of discussion about the reinventing of drafting here for the Broncos. We'll start with your guys' class last year. This rookie class, with Drew, with Dalton, with Noah. Have they kind of continued that mentality of what you guys brought in last year, just being really strong individuals, being leaders on this team?
I think everybody goes about those things at their own speed and at their own way. Everybody, your rookie year, I was the same way. You kind of have to figure out how to do this. It's completely different than being in college. You have more time on your hands. You're a professional. You have to go home and you have to study. You have to take care of your body. You have to do all of these things that might not have been as important or as focused on, in college. So, everybody goes about the mental side of, being a professional and the physical side of being a professional. They're at their own speed and, they're figuring it out themselves. And it's upon us to show them how to do it, but it's upon them to implement it into their day-to-days.
Okay, thanks, Courtland.
Appreciate y'all.